Real men never fear the wind, snow, or severe cold. In -30-degree weather, he brings his dogs out for wilderness survival. Not only does he use hundreds of stones to build a home with a fireplace in the barren mountains, but he also enjoys a large pot of pork stew. Even if the dogs suffer, he won't let himself suffer. 40-year-old Lao Bai is at the prime age for striving, but unexpectedly faced layoffs. He had to pack up and leave. Unable to find a job, he had no choice but to take his dogs to the wild to survive. To survive out here, the first thing needed is a suitable home. Luckily, heaven never seals off all exits. He spotted two 100 giant rocks immediately. Their triangular shape serves perfectly as a natural windbreak wall. Without further ado, Lao Bai assembled his trusty shovel and started the renovation immediately. Wild stones are scattered everywhere around, perfect for collecting and stacking into walls. It doesn't matter if the ground is uneven. With a shovel in hand, the world is mine. Wild weather changes faster than a girlfriend's mood. In the blink of an eye, snowflakes fall. Lao Bai put on more clothes and continued building. He transformed the corner into a fireplace, perfectly integrated into the shelter, and the space is very spacious. Unknowingly, the walls have grown quite high. The new home is beginning to take shape. Facing the raging blizzard, Lao Bai knew he had to light the fireplace quickly. He first collected some small twigs, then took his hand, saw straight to a fallen log. Since it can't become an ancient tree, it shall sacrifice itself for the great cause of heating. The dog is shivering from the cold. The old guy is back. Luckily, he often watches popular survival videos, so he knows a thing or two about outdoors, like shaving wood chips, and with a magnesium rod. With heavy snow to increase the fire's intensity, he hurriedly stuffed all the dry wood inside to get the fireplace glowing hot. Once done, he gathered another chunk and threw it directly in through the smoke vent. The gradually dropping temperature forced Lao Bai's survival instinct to kick in. At this point, the roof is still open air. Continuous snow gave him no time to rest. He turned round and started the ceiling work. If he hadn't been laid off and lost his job, he wouldn't be this down and out, braving the cold to cover a roof in this icy land, unable to even eat a hot meal, let alone sleep soundly in a comfortable bed. Actually, Lao Bai tried looking for work after losing his job, but couldn't find anything suitable or reliable. Thankfully, a friend who found a job told him that 58.com is faster for getting hired. The platform has tons of verified general labor jobs. It's guaranteed and safe. You can chat while applying for jobs during interviews. Super high efficiency. The platform compensates if there's no reply in 24 hours. Once the job is set, you can rent directly from landlords. Very convenient. Everything works out on 58.com. The next day, Lao Bai woke up, still alive. He moved the soil from the bottom of the rocks and spread it on his newly built earthen-based platform to prevent the uneven surface from hurting his old waist. In addition, he laid down a thick mattress and a blanket he picked up on the way. He'll surely sleep well tonight. The space he just cleared out is a thoughtful little room for his dog, right next to the fireplace for better warmth. Don't waste the melted snow water, just right to quench thirst after a busy day. Otherwise, he'd have to heat it in the fireplace. To prevent the thin roof from being crushed, the accumulated snow on top needs constant clearing. However, good times didn't last long. Another heavy snowstorm followed immediately. Fortunately, the inside offers shelter from the cold. With the heat provided by the fireplace, the dog family can suffer less from freezing. As the hard currency of wilderness survival, dry wood needs to be ready at all times, prepared enough to survive the whole winter night safely. After clearing the roof snow again, Lao Bai scooped a pot of snow. The fire was burning down. He melted it and cooked a pot of pork. Thought it was dinner for himself. Unexpectedly, after cooling it in the snow, he served the dog first. You have to admit, he really is a great owner. After they finished eating, he continued the previous operation. Good Lord, there's still such a big pot. He doesn't shortchange himself. Compared to the folks next door, starving 9 meals in 3 days. This is simply heaven on earth.